Alright, so I've got a canvas here, and what I'm going to show you is a difference between the General's charcoal white pencil. This is called a slate chalk pencil. Regular pencil, pencil lead, regular just chalk, and soapstone. So these are the 5 things that I'm going to draw on guidelines with, and then I'm going to erase them with a few different products that I have. Regular eraser, I'm going to do a dampened cotton swab. I'm going to try these high polymer erasers, and then I'm going to try the kneadable erasers. I've got 2 different brands of those to try. So start with the General's charcoal pencil. That's going to go up at the top, and I'm just kind of lightly adding these, nothing too heavy. I'm going to do the slate chalk pencil next. I'm trying to remember the order I named them off on. And so here's the slate chalk pencil, and then the regular chalk, and I am trying to be as light as I can here. Next will be the regular pencil, and then last will be the soapstone. And then I'm just going to use, like, you know, it could be anything, but I'm just going to like etch, not like etch, but just kind of push slightly and just see. I know it makes a little tiny slight line. You can see it a little bit on there. Okay, so now I'm going to erase these things. Alright, so in each of the 4 sections I'm going to use different types of erasers to take off these guidelines and see, let's just see what combination of what guideline drawing tool and what eraser works best. Let's start with the dampened cotton swab, which, you know, a lot of us do. And I'll just kind of get it wet here. General's. The next one, slate chalk pencil. Next one is chalk. I'm kind of spinning it as I go, and then I just kind of go back and spin it again. Okay, and then the next one is regular pencil. Okay, and then the next one is what's that called? Soapstone. And then the last one is scissors. You know, just kind of more like just a light scraping line here, which I don't see why it would come off, but just kind of. Okay. All right. So the next one we're going to experiment with is, let's do the regular eraser, pencil eraser. And then the next one, this is called a kneaded eraser. This brand is the Artist's Loft brand, so it was like a light blue package, and I found it at Michael's. I guess the Artist's Loft brand is like a Michael's brand, like a store brand. At least that's my understanding of it. This one is pretty firm. When I opened it, it was pretty hard, and it just kind of snaps. Like, it's really, really tough. I mean, it really is hard to. But anyway, let's see how it works to get off the guidelines, because that's all that matters. So you just kind of get it, you know, somewhat of a spot there. Okay, so the General's charcoal, and then chalk, regular chalk, regular pencil, and then soapstone, and then the scratching bit. Okay. And for the last one, I'm going to use the General's Jumbo Kneaded Eraser. And when I opened this, I noticed immediately that it was way softer and has way more of a stretch. It's like, I don't know, kind of like bubble gum, but not really. But than the other brand. So I guess not all kneaded erasers are created equal. Anywho, let's do this last row here. So this was the General's charcoal. Okay, next was the slate chalk pencil, which is just amazing to me how easily that comes off. Regular chalk, regular pencil, and soapstone, and then the little scratched bit, which I didn't really push because it was scissors and I didn't want to ruin my canvas, so it's not showing up very much anyway. These first row have since dried. The General's charcoal pencil with a dampened cotton swab is not a good combo. It's just, you can just still see a line, you know. Slate chalk with dampened cotton swab is a little bit better, but still visible. What was this one? This was regular chalk, comes right off with a dampened cotton swab, which is, I would say, the best one of this row. I mean, I can still even see the scratched one a little bit more, I think, than that one. This one was the soapstone, and I can still see, and then the regular pencil I can also still see. So next row was the so I used the regular pencil eraser, and I can see it kind of rubbed to where you can see a rubbed line now on all of those, so I wouldn't really go with the regular pencil eraser. The next one was the harder kneaded eraser, and you know, it's not terrible, but again, it's kind of like the pencil eraser. You can see a line where it rubbed. And then the last row is the soft kneaded eraser, and it's pretty good. I just don't like the General's charcoal. It doesn't come off very well with pretty much anything that you use, I've noticed. And then the slate chalk was great. Came right off the slate chalk with the soft kneaded eraser. And then the regular chalk came really clean too. And then the pencil came clean, and then the soapstone pretty much came clean. And then this is just more or less just rubbed where I had kind of etched on a line. So I would say it would be between regular chalk with a dampened cotton swab, or I would go with the slate chalk, which is what I use all the time. You can get a nice fine line with it. You don't have to go real dark with it. It doesn't smear as badly as regular chalk. I like it the best. And I would go with the soft kneaded eraser. Now that's my opinion, and just because I forgot to show the this high polymer eraser, I'm going to go on and just draw some lines on. And I'll do regular chalk. And we don't have to look at the etching part. And I'm going to go on and let's just do this real quick with that high polymer eraser. Alright, that definitely didn't leave as bad of a... No, there's still rub lines. It looks to me like the eraser type, the harder rubber type, leave a smeary, shiny, you know, line more than any of the other ones. I know what I use and what I've been using now for a little while. It just works for me. It's, you know, if you only have, you know, you've already invested the money in something else, this is hopefully going to help you to get your guidelines off the best. So I personally prefer the slate chalk pencil and the General's kneaded eraser. These are the winners in my book. So if you found this quick video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, of course, I would love to have you as a subscriber. And feel free to leave me a comment down below and let me know what you use and what you find works the best for you. I am definitely interested in seeing and trying other things. But for now, for me, this is the winner. The slate chalk pencil and the General's kneaded eraser. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon with a tutorial.